Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Christy here. It's so good to be back with you guys today. It's been a while since our last video. I trust all of y'all had a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I've just been really busy behind the scenes. So I have been in the stores shopping for early spring decor, Easter as you can see, and I've done a deep clean on my home. I love to start a new holiday with a nice clean home. So after Valentine's Day, I got to work on that. Everything is nice and clean and ready to go. So I hope you guys are doing well. So what I've got planned, today we're gonna do my first Easter haul. I also have one more coming out, and let me tell you why I'm separating it. Number one, I don't want this video to be too long. And number two, I am gonna incorporate some black and white in my Easter this year. So my thought process was, those of you who are tired of the black and white, I'm gonna do a totally separate Easter haul with those pieces. That way you're not going through this haul, fast forwarding through all of the black and white just because it's not your interest. So that's my plan. So we're gonna do a beautiful Easter haul right now. And then I've got another Easter haul coming out with some black and white pieces that are stunning. And then I also have an early spring decor haul ready. So I'm very excited about all of these hauls coming up. So if you want to see what I picked up so far, let's get into the haul. So my first beautiful items, of course, are these bunny topiaries. I did get these from Walmart. They were $40 a piece. You guys know I picked up the heart ones for Valentine's Day. I did want to purchase these last year, and I just didn't. So I was very pleased to know that they came back this year. I've tied this little gingham kind of orange and white ribbon around them just for fun for the video. I would probably use a wired ribbon, but I definitely want to add some color, but that's just for show for the video. I wanted some cutesy color on there. So $40 a piece. I got two of them. I think they're stunning staples for Easter, so that was my first purchase. So now that I've showed you my ribbon, this is a beautiful blue silk ribbon. I did order this from Amazon. It's great if you're doing a Peter Rabbit theme or just a beautiful pastel for Easter. And it is in my Amazon store. I have built quite a beautiful set of Easter stores for you guys in my Amazon link in the description box of this video. So make sure to go check that out if you're in the mood for buying your Easter decor. Also, from Amazon, I purchased this cabbage. This is, I only got one because I also have other vegetables. I have carrots and radishes that I like to bring in my Peter Rabbit theme. But this one is a very realistic. It's unlike anything I have yet. And I love the way the cabbage head looks. You do have to kind of squeeze it, and because it comes in like an envelope kind of thing, so you just have to kind of form it the way you want to. I think it would look beautiful on a centerpiece on my hutch with some other cabbage plates or something, and I picked this up from Amazon. So this is going to be super cute with my bunnies. Speaking of Peter Rabbit, we're going to go ahead and start off with HomeGoods. You guys know I love HomeGoods. I grabbed this pillow from Marshalls. From Marshalls. It's $19.99. It has the Peter Rabbit with a butterfly, and it was from Marshalls, $19.99. I say HomeGoods. When I say HomeGoods, we'll say Marshalls, TJ Maxx. You guys know all those stores are together and carry the same stuff, but this was Marshalls. And Peter Rabbit, beautiful butterfly. It's got a yellow flower on it. It's got some tassels on the corners, and for $20, the quality is really, really nice. I may pair this with my green and white gingham pillow covers. I'm not sure, but I definitely love the pop of blue. And you have to have some Peter Rabbit, I feel like, in your Easter decor. So next at HomeGoods, I picked up this beautiful Peter Rabbit looking bunny. Isn't he gorgeous? He was $14.99. He has a little blue jean jacket on, just like the movie. So he's so adorable. I purchased him to put in a vignette or a centerpiece with my cabbage. I thought this was a really good price. And he's got a little green on his head there, like he's been wrestling around in the garden. So picked him up. Next, I saw this beautiful white bunny piece. It has like a basket textured bowl. I thrifted in the last couple of years in one of my spring hauls. I thrifted a bowl, giant bowl set that's exactly like this. I love it. And this is just a regular white bunny, but you guys know I love those pieces. So it's really, really simplistic. You can add color or you can leave it with your neutrals, either one. He was $9.99 at HomeGoods. So I grabbed this too. Then I saw these beautiful, stunning egg plates. The color palette is gorgeous. It has a really, really good design. It is egg shaped. They were only $4.99, so very budget-friendly way to do a tablescape. So I grabbed 4 of them, and I just think they would look good on top of any regular size plate with a napkin. They just look so high-end and stunning. I know when it comes to Easter, there's a lot of plates out there, and there's a lot to choose from, in other words. So these really caught my eye, and I love them. So I can't wait to either put them on my beautiful green hutch or put them on the table. Last year, I purchased some green and white plates that had a bunny on them from HomeGoods. They brought this different style back this year. They're kind of similar, but this is the new one, I guess, for this year. I grabbed 2 of them. I loved kind of the scalloped edging on this. I love the green and white. It's very natural, very stunning for Easter. These were by Potter's Studio, and they were $5.99. Now, since I got a couple last year, I only purchased 2 of these because I feel like the variety would be really, really nice. So I grabbed 2 of these at $5.99 a piece. Very easy way to decorate your home. So I went ahead and snagged 2 more of these Peter Rabbit plates with the gold trim. They are very popular. I picked up 2 last year, went ahead and grabbed 2 more this year because I couldn't find the full set. So now I have 4. I know they have other designs out there like the strawberries and in the garden and different. I would love to find some of those styles, but I have yet to do so. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of these from Marshalls. $6.99 was the price, and I love the quality. I do know that Ross has some Peter Rabbit plates as well. I did see those in the store. However, I went with these. I like these a little bit better. So if you like Peter Rabbit or it's a theme that you really love to do, then you can grab some of these plates, make a beautiful table with a bunny in the center, and that should be a beautiful look. I do love to pick up some holiday napkins. You guys know that about me already. So I grabbed 2 new Easter napkins. I also use them in my bathroom for guest towels. The first one is this stunning blue. Look at this napkin. Isn't this so elegant? It's blue and white. So if you're a person that loves blue in your home and you do a lot of that with Easter, then these would be gorgeous. Their napkins at HomeGoods are $5.99 normally for a pack like this. So I grabbed this blue one, and then they also had this beautiful green with the bunnies and the greenery, $5.99 as well. So those were my 2 choices for this year. As I stated earlier, I do love to use faux vegetables when I do my Easter decorating with my bunnies. I've purchased a couple of artichokes from Hobby Lobby before that I have used in my decor. They're not very realistic. They've done great for the time, but they're kind of dark, and I saw a new pack at HomeGoods, a pack of 4. Look how realistic these look. I love them. A pack of 4 in this nice little mesh bag. And I only paid $19.99 for these, so that's $5 a piece per artichoke. And they even got the red on the tips there. I love these. They're going to go great and be a new addition. I also can use these for spring as well, or summer. So I love that I found these. Speaking of vegetables, I saw this cute cabbage planter. It is a gloss finish. It looks like a little cabbage. And I picked this up from TJ Maxx. It was only $4.99. I had to get a price. They have 3 different sizes. The small one was $4.99, and then they have a medium size, which is $6.99, and they didn't have a price on the larger one. So, but I thought this would be really cute. I could put some greenery in it with some tulips or some carrots, and for $5, this is a nice little touch. For the spring, again, I could use it during the whole spring. So this was a good find as well. Are you guys ready for more bunnies? Of course you are. So I picked up this bunny from At Home. This is the textured bunny. You see a lot of grapevine kind of texture. This is the only item that I've picked up from At Home Store. So it's pretty tall. I would say it's about a little over 2 feet probably. I will take this burlap bow off just so I can have a variety of ribbon around it. So I'll tie a beautiful green ribbon or something that pops with this texture, but I'm not crazy about the burlap. So I'm going to pop this off and change up my ribbon whenever I want to. But this was a little more on the pricier side than my other decor. It was $49.99. However, I have purchased this a while. It's got a hole in the bottom. So I guess you could put a light or something in it if you wanted to, or a candle underneath. But anyway, you could put it on top of a planner, all kind of different ideas. I did use my birthday coupon, which is a 20% off, and they gave me another 10 on the app, so 30% off. So I ended up paying a good reasonable price for this piece. But I've seen others at Kirkland's have a similar, I think it was Kirkland's has a similar rabbit like this. If you don't have an at-home store around you, because I do know they're kind of limited on their locations, but he is going to be gorgeous and I can't wait to put him out. The next couple of bunnies that I've bought were from kind of a farmhouse collection, and it is this beautiful wooden bunny. It also says the farmhouse. TJ Maxx, I only paid $12.99 for this one. And I just love, look at this wood texture. Isn't that really, really pretty? So you guys know I love using different textures on all holidays, and I thought this would be something different for me to have. I could leave him just like this, or I could wrap a ribbon around his neck. I could set him in a planter full of greenery with some eggs. All kinds of different ideas for this. And then when I went back to another location at TJ Maxx, $9.99, I saw this one that's kind of sitting down. So these are the two styles. Let me grab a hold of this. These are the two styles that I found that I was able to pick up. So $12.99, $9.99, and that makes for a nice vignette with some greenery and some eggs. But I'm loving, look at the wood grain look on that. It just looks like wood. The grain is beautiful, and I love the color. So these were a good buy. What do you think of these? Do you guys like them? I think they're gonna look gorgeous. Okay, speaking of eggs, can't have bunnies without eggs. We all know this, right? So, and there's so much to choose from out there, you guys, at all of these stores. But I grabbed these from Martha Stewart at HomeGoods. Again, with that natural texture. $12.99 for 3 of them. Only got 3 because I thought that would be just enough. I can mix these with my moss eggs that I have that look kind of mossy. I can mix them with that, or I could put them with color, but I love them, and I was so glad to pick these up because these, I imagine I haven't seen anything much like this before. So $12.99, went ahead and added to cart. All right, now I'm coming at you with some color. So these next eggs, there's 4 different colors. I love the gingham kind of checkered look. These were really good price, $14.99. And let's see, they're by Bunny Boulevard, it says. So you guys let me know, have you seen these in your store? All right, coming back to you guys that enjoy your beautiful blues. Look at these stunning eggs. Let's get really close. With the bunnies, look how beautiful that blue and white egg is. It's very simplistic, has an elegant look. These were TJ Maxx, $12.99. And it looks like the brand, it says House and Garden. So you get 6 of them. So if you're going for just an elegant, beautiful look, you could do some greenery, some moss, and maybe some blue plates and some napkins. Throw these in with a green or wooden egg, and it would be just beautiful and simplistic. Next is Michael's. I purchased a few items from Michael's, this item, and then a couple that are going to be in my black and white Easter haul. However, I saw this online and I ran to the store, which was not close to me at all, but to grab one of these. This is the grapevine textured egg. Look how big this thing is. It is stunning, and I thought it would go great if you have a huge front door with the double doors and you put your topiaries on each side like you see online. This would be stunning to go with that because I think the scale is excellent for that. And I only grabbed one, so $39.99 is the price for this egg. It is by Ashland, which is a very popular brand at Michael's. It was on sale for 50% off, and I also had a reward voucher. So I ended up picking this one up for not much at all. So I may go back and get another one. I'm just not sure. You could do so many things if you could leave it plain like this, or you could wrap a beautiful ribbon around it. That would kind of elevate it a little bit more. I just love it. So this was an unusual find for me this year. My last item from HomeGoods, at least I think it's my last item. Y'all know how that works. I saw this beautiful wreath. It's probably about 12 inches. It has everything you need in a wreath. So it has the multicolored eggs. It's got little flowers. It's got greenery in it. I love the colors and the pastels on this one. Like I said, it's got little flowers. So, so beautiful. This is by that Farmhouse brand as well. And it was only $12.99. So you could hang it up as a wreath. Like I could put it on my pantry door. That's in my spring haul, but this is another beautiful wreath I grabbed while I was there, but that's coming in my spring haul. But anyway, so you could put this, you could set it down on a table and put that glassware, a beautiful candle up through it. You could even prop it up behind something on your wall and just prop it up with like a beautiful cutting board and a bunny, and so many different ideas, you guys, for that. Now, since we're on the topic of wreaths, I did go by Ross and grab a few items there. The first one being this bunny wreath. It's got natural ears, so kind of that grapevine kind of texture as well. It has beautiful pastel eggs on it, the mini flowers. Again, everything you would want in a wreath where you could just hang it up and you don't have to add anything. This is gorgeous. It is a very good size. So it's a very good size. I love the touch of natural at the top. And this is the back. It was $16.99, which I think is a great price. And it has the string here between the ears that you could hang it up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bunny wreath. So such a good choice. I was really, really impressed with Ross's selection for Easter this year. If you were going full pastels with the bakery, they had plenty of those items. They also had some neutral items and planners. And then they had, like I said, some of the Peter Rabbit brands. So as far as the Peter Rabbit, this is the only item I picked up from Ross. But they had this really, really nice, beautiful canister. So you got Peter there, and then you just follow it around. Looks like his sisters from the movie. It looks very similar to a Rae Dunn canister, and the quality is about the same as a Rae Dunn. So if you like that, I love the quality of this. I did not pick up any of their teapots or their plates, although they did have those, teacups, things like that. I went with the HomeGoods option instead, but I saw this cute canister. Beatrix Potter brand, that's who makes it, and it was only $12.99. So friends, I think I'm gonna add this to my hutch this year, or put some K-cups in it, or who knows what, but I'm gonna enjoy it. I also found, who doesn't love a good cabbage piece, this beautiful picture in Ross. It was $11.99. It's a picture, look at this cute, adorable bunny. Standard bunny, white and beautiful with the pink cheeks, pink ears, holding his cabbage. I think this is adorable. I love the green handle. It was very, very affordable. I think he's gonna go great with my collection. Ross also had this super adorable Peter Rabbit looking bunny. He's holding 2 carrots. I love the blue and white gingham. You guys know that seems to be the color palette for a lot of the Peter Rabbit designs. So I thought that was perfect. Look at his little overalls. Look at his little, look how sweet is his overalls, you guys. Look. Oh my goodness. I just thought that was adorable. He's got like little corduroys on. Little baggy corduroys. I just had to pick this up. And I know I'd purchased the other one before this one. I'd grabbed this little guy at HomeGoods, and then I saw this one at Ross. And let's see, how much was he? Okay, $16.99 for the bigger one. And then this one was $14.99. So $14.99, $16.99. But then I thought, look, he ain't got any shoes on. But I thought they would be great paired together because look, they're both wearing the same colors. I could do a centerpiece with maybe like a father and son kind of thing. And I just love these. They're cute. So went ahead and grabbed him for $16.99. So I was at Cracker Barrel having lunch, and you know, they always have beautiful Easter decor. I saw this one piece that I purchased, and I think it's going to be stunning. It is this kind of a cutting board, kind of like a tray. It looks like a cutting board, but it's kind of made like a tray. Like you could put, you know, food inside and that kind of thing. Anyway, the wood, look how beautiful this wood is. And I've had this piece well over a month. I just happened to be there eating lunch. It was $24.99, but then again, you guys, the quality, it's worth the $24.99. It is excellent quality. It's made really well. And I was surprised to see Easter out that early. And when I went up to the register and purchased this, she said, "That is so gorgeous. I've sold 3 of those already. They're almost gone." And this was a month ago. So another reason why I love to get into Easter hauls early with you guys, not just because things run out, but I have to have time to decorate and things like that and give you guys ideas. So I'm glad I didn't miss out on this piece. So let's move on to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has a lot of the same stuff every year, you guys know. I did walk through all their Easter, and they do have some beautiful solid white Easter plates if you guys can get your hands on them. They come in a 4-pack. They were stunning. I just have so many white plates. I thought I would try something different. But if you guys need a beautiful simplistic white, Hobby Lobby they have the 9-inch salad plate and then the regular dining plates if you're looking for something really simple. All right, I did purchase quite a few new florals. However, they are in my new spring decor because it's not just Easter, it's for all spring. But I did grab these from Hobby Lobby. These were $9.99. Their florals are usually 50% off, so around $5. And this was like a mini rose. I thought that color would really, really be pretty with my Easter eggs. And so I just grabbed one of those, just enough to throw in a tiny planter and make a good look. Then I saw this, which is a decorated nest, okay? This was in the Easter department. It was $11.99. I've been looking for nests in the grapevine section over near the regular floral, and I can't find one. So I saw this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm probably not gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna DIY this, which means I'm just gonna take these glitter eggs out. I'm gonna alter the greenery. I'm gonna use this as a base, and I'm gonna make it my own, which I love to do with certain items. I only grabbed one because I have some smaller nest. So I thought I would DIY this and make it part of my beautiful vignette. For Easter, I purchased this beautiful photo of Jesus walking through the pasture with the sheep. I know this was really popular. It took me 3 stores to find this one. This is by Spring Shop. This is the one I ended up, it's got a beautiful frame. It's $29.99, but Spring Shop was 40% off. It's very neutral, and it has some kind of mild coloring in it, but I was so glad that I found this. I mean, what stunning way to celebrate Easter than to have this beautiful portrait. Like I said, it took me several stores to find, but 40% off at $29.99. So my mother-in-law just got her first Hobby Lobby where they live. It's brand new. So when we were thrifting together, I asked to stop in the Hobby Lobby just to kind of check out and see the new store and see what it was like. These were the result. I got these 2 super cute ducks. Something different for my spring and Easter. I thought they were just so adorable. They are different. One's got a closed beak, the other one's open. You could group these together with some greenery and some plates. They were $9.99 a piece, but again, spring shop, so they were 40% off, so about $6 a piece for these cute little guys. And just neutral look, I just love them. So I went by Walmart. I love to check out Walmart every year for Easter because they seem to have a really good egg selection. They do have some stunning bunnies and some simple white pieces as well. And I know everybody's posting what Walmart has this year. I did pick up some additional eggs. I didn't go crazy at Walmart, but I love I think I bought the wicker eggs, hanging eggs they had last year, and put them on my olive tree. So they have quite a really good selection of eggs. So this year I went in there and got this set. I got 2 pink. These were around $2 and some change. Again, super budget friendly for you guys. They are speckled. This is like the cream color. So I got 2 of these and 2 of the pink. So they also had the sticks, which are very affordable as well. These are, I just grabbed a few. I grabbed 2 purple, 2 pink, and 2 white. I have some of these in the past. I think I probably bought them from Walmart, but I like to add a few more. And you can put these in planters. I've put them in my utensil crock before. Just, you know, Easter tree, whatever you decide to do with them. You can even cut this kind of down and stick them in a wreath if you didn't want to glue. So you could do that, but I love the subtle colors of the pastel and went ahead and grabbed some of those. So I popped into Dollar Tree. You guys know if you've been with me for a while, I do not go into Dollar Tree a lot, but nonetheless, I went in curious about what they had for Easter, and they had these fabric carrots. So I loved the gingham design. These are the green stems that they have. Dollar Tree is $1.50 now, so I ended up grabbing 2 of the plain ones, and then I grabbed 3 of this checkered, 3 of this one. But I love adding this. This does have a farmhouse feel, so if you decorate with farmhouse for Easter, these are super cute. You could find those at your Dollar Tree for $1.50. They also had these napkins that was in a pretty pastel, again, a gingham pattern, beautiful pastel pink and white. I thought that would be great to kind of have a pastel napkin. So these were $1.50 a piece. You don't get nearly as much in it for $1.50. So to me, that big pack for $6 at HomeGoods is just a good buy. All right, friends, we are about done. I have a couple of items of thrift. I'd explained to you guys in my New Year's video that I was going to try to do some more thrifting just to kind of find some unusual pieces and something different. I do have more thrift in my everyday spring decor haul coming out soon. So if you love thrift, be sure to check that out. But I purchased this basket in the thrift store. I thought it was a beautiful color and I could use it for my eggs and my bunnies. I love buying different baskets from thrift, and this was very, very affordable. This one only paid $2.25 for. Really, really affordable, and I love how big it is. Put all kinds of stuff in there. So you put some fake grass, a ribbon maybe on the handle, pouring out of it with some egg picks and some tulips and gorgeous, gorgeous centerpiece or something to put on your vignette. So for $2.25, I grabbed this. I also saw this in the thrift store, which I don't know if this is homemade or if it's from a store. I have no idea, but I did love the look, the natural look of the cross. This is gorgeous. And there's so many things. I could put it in a wreath. I could do a DIY with it. I just thought it was really, really pretty. I paid $2 for it. And I think that was just meant to be that I found that. All right, friends, that's gonna do it for my first early Easter haul. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know what was your favorite item. Also, let me know, what are you guys doing for Easter? Are you going with a certain theme, a certain color palette? Let me know what you're decorating with. Are you doing the black and white? I know there's some new pieces out there. Or are you sticking with all naturals, textures and greens and things like that? So I'm so interested to hear what you guys are doing. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I have some great ideas for this season. If you stayed for the entire video, give me a bunny emoji. What better way to say Easter, right? If you haven't already, click that subscriber button. I would love to have you as part of my decorating family. Leave any comments or questions down below. You guys know I always answer those. You guys don't forget to click on that link of my Amazon store in the description box below and check out all those beautiful Easter shops. If you like videos like this and hauls, which I know you do, hit that thumbs up for me. Lets me know that you enjoy haul videos. All right, you guys have fun decorating and shopping or pulling out those spring and Easter bins. Whatever you're doing, just have fun in it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.